On September 11, 2001, after the attack on New York's World Trade Center, all that remained was death and destruction. But there was a surprise. One sole tree survived. It stands today in the midst of the September 11th Memorial in Lower Manhattan, strong and very much alive. It wasn't expected to live.
Hi, everybody.
Richie Cabo from the city's Parks and Recreation Department says rescue workers found it under the rubble and decided to bring it to the city's largest nursery.
The tree was a 30-foot tree, and when the buildings fell on it, it got decapitated. So when we got it, it was only about 7 feet tall. It had like 3 branches and a few leaves on it.
Cabo and his team stabilized the tree, and it spent 9 years in the nursery.
So you can see this is prior to 9/11, and after it is the new growth, the smooth bark. So this tree tells exactly what happened to it.
2 years ago, the tree, a variety called calorie pear, was returned to its rightful place along with transplanted trees. Eddie Gindy, an executive at the nearby Century 21 discount department store,
beautiful sight,
couldn't wait to see it.
And it just touched off all of those emotions, and I went back to my office and I actually shed a few tears, and then these lyrics came out and I wrote this song.
And he produced a music video.
Sunrays on the buildings casting shadows on the street, and the leaves keep growing on that sweet survivor tree. Bloody, bloody days give way to sweet bouquets.
And it survived. It persevered. It made it, much like, I did through that time, much like my company did, much like New York did, much like America did.
On a recent day, Gindy met up with Richie Cabo at the memorial.
You guys at the Parks Department, and I mean this from my heart, and I said this before, you're heroes.
Century 21 is selling the Survivor Tree recording to raise funds for Tuesday's Children, an organization that supports those directly affected by the attacks, children and families of the people killed on that day. More than $200,000 has been raised. Bernard Shusman, VOA News, New York.